Tuesday. I'm just off for reflexology and I'm running super late. Traffic is shockingly crap again. It's roadworks literally everywhere at the moment. I'm sporting some autumn colours. Oh my god, I love autumn. I haven't treated myself in absolutely ages because we've had lots of things to pay out for, so I went to get myself a few little staple bits to jazz up what I already had. So I got a nice chunky like turmeric chunky knit cardi. I got a nice autumny coloured skirt like burnt orange, which is lovely. Actually it's probably bordering a coral actually. And then I just got like a nice blazer, which I always think it's nice to have a blazer because it sort of dresses up leggings and a vest top if it's hot, or you know, you can wear like a nice thick jumper under it. So I got a really nice blazer with a little fleck in it, looks really good, and a nice sort of furry bolero which is all autumn colours. I literally bought 6 pieces, not very expensive. Just, I like, to be honest, I do like shopping online, but I tend to like buying from a store so that you can go home and try it on. But yeah, so I'm really chuffed. So I feel all nice and snug and autumny, and I'm on my way to reflexology, but I am running super late because I dropped the little one off at nursery, but my little girl had left her phone at home, like my 12-year-old, and she does need that because she always texts me in the afternoon to confirm she's walking with somebody, yes or no, and then she texts me when she's like, she has to split up on the way home with her friend just round the corner from us, and it literally is not even 3 minutes from our house near the river, but she just rings me when she's at the river to keep talking to me or to let me know so that I can time her journey. I'm just overprotective, and I will be like that. I'm even like it with my 14-year-old, nearly 15-year-old. So she needed her phone, so I had to drop that off, drop the little girl at nursery, and then I love to grab a quick coffee before I go to reflexology. And it was so embarrassing. My friend Joanne rang me to tell me like a little bit of gossip, and I was gonna say hang on a minute, I'll ring you back, but she said, oh, my friend Lindsay's coming round any minute because we're going out. And I was like, oh, she goes, I need to tell you this. So I took the phone in the garage with me for the coffee. Oh my god, it was so embarrassing. I paid for my coffee, went back to the machine, and instead of pulling the coffee out and then putting the lid on, I went like that because I was chatting to her, and the coffee went everywhere. A whole large cup of coffee all over their display, all on the floor. And the man next to me at the other machine was laughing at me. And I was like, shh, I'm going to get another one. And I quickly made another one and then went to the cleaner guy. I don't mind cleaning it up. It was my mistake. I'm so sorry. He went, oh, I'll do it. Don't worry. And then I quickly went out the door without paying for the other one. But I thought, oh well, the cleaner would have said you've got to go and pay for it, wouldn't he? So I wasn't exactly stealing. I felt a bit naughty when I got in the car. I felt like I'd just done something really wrong. Anyway, that's why I'm running late. That and the roadworks. So I'm on Tuesday. Today I'm counting as 8 DPO because I ovulated. I was in peak ovulation with all the pain on Monday. We did the deed on Monday. By late evening Tuesday, my ovulation pain was gone. So I had all that dull achiness, didn't I, on Sunday. Really bad Monday, still going on Tuesday. By Wednesday, well, when I say finished Tuesday, my real severe ovary pain probably subsided Tuesday morning, but I had that dull achiness till about the Wednesday morning, because do you remember I said, oh, I hope it's nothing else? I don't think it is, but we'll keep an eye. So yeah, I had that dull achiness till about Wednesday, but I think peak ovulation for me, I think if I did an OPK test, it would have been positive Sunday. I think it would have been positive Sunday night and definitely Monday. So I think my surge was probably Monday. So anyway, we did the deed Monday, didn't do it Tuesday because we were both knackered. So I'm hoping that sealed the deal of something. 8 DPO, did a cheapy pregnancy test because I did do one yesterday, one of those answers. I know that I'm not going to show up because, as we know, implantation happens between 6 DPO, 12 DPO. What happens is the sperm meets the egg, fertilises, travels down the tube, ready to get implanted. That whole thing takes up to 6 days. So once you've had sex, you're not going to really know, at least for a week. So as soon as that implantation happens, HCG rises within 48 hours, and that's when you can tell it on a pregnancy test. So that is why most people don't show till your period's due, because it takes 48 hours, and some people implant late. We know that. if you're new to my journey, this is baby number 6 for me. I've been TTCing for 2 years now for baby number 6. Had 2 miscarriages, but I've got 5 beautiful, healthy children. So I do know what I'm talking about. I'm a dab hand at these bloody pee on a stick things. So yeah, implantation takes place 6 DPO to 12 DPO, but the primary day usually is 9 DPO. That's what scientists believe. So that is why most people don't get their faint positives until like 11 DPO. You do get the occasional person who will get a faint line at 8 or 9 DPO. That would be someone who's implanted at 6 DPO and got already quite a high baseline of HCG. So do not fear if you're on like 10 DPO and you're still not showing. I've shown twice on a pregnancy test at 10 DPO, very faint lines. And unfortunately for me, that was the ones that ended in miscarriage. The others that I've had, the first 2 pregnancies I never tested early. I waited till I missed my period. But with my boy, I think I tested a day before my period was due and I got a very faint squinter, and the same with my girl. So yeah, on the way to reflexology today, I've got a nice double session today, just for a treat. I'm gonna have some Reiki done, I think. I really liked that, and I'm really looking forward to catching up with Jan, but I'm 2 minutes late, which is a bit annoying. But anyhow, I will catch up with you in a minute and tag it on, because I know you love these vlogs, just us having a friendly chat. And we'll get back to symptom spotting, because I have had quite a few since 5 DPO. And now remember, symptoms normally kick in when you implant and produce the HCG, because the HCG is what sends you off the kilter for the old symptoms. But I will definitely let you know what I'm feeling and that in a minute, and tag it on. I've got to work out where I can park. Not a great deal of parking around here. Right, I'm gonna have to get back to you. See you later, mate. Hi guys, I'm back. So that was a really nice hour and a half with Jan rather than an hour. That was really nice. I just had a little bit of time with her as well. She seems to think I am pregnant. She goes, I think you are pregnant. That's why the crystal was hovering. So yeah, today's Tuesday. I'm an 8 DPO, and like we said just in the other bit of the video, people show at all different times. It's not usual to do a pregnancy test before you miss a period. It is for us TTCers that have channels and people who are, you know, watching their bodies like clockwork. But normal, like people who just are trying for the baby for the first time or second time, you know, they just wait for their period, and if they miss it, they go and buy a test. So if you don't show on a test at 10, 11 DPO, don't be disheartened, because it does take 48 hours for HCG to get into your body to show on a test. I know that for a fact, and we all have a baseline of HCG anyway, and it's quite low. It's under the spectrum. But as soon as you implant, it produces HCG, which is your placenta and everything coming together, and that's what gives you the positive test. So that's why we get some people who get very faint squinters at 8 DPO. People who get like an 8 DPO or a 7 DPO even squinter would mean they've implanted at 6 DPO, but they already have a high baseline. Either that, or it may be a chemical pregnancy, which we hope isn't, but that could be the danger of testing early. So yeah, I'm on 8 DPO. I did a cheapie test this morning with first morning urine. It was negative as, which I didn't even think I'd get a squinter. And maybe I might have got a faint line if I did a first response. I don't know. I don't tend to buy those because they are so expensive. It's like $8.99 for one test and 2 tests for like $12.99, and even if you go online you only get 2 for 11 quid. They're quite expensive. So sometimes I'd just rather wait till I'm a little bit further along, like 10 DPO, 11 DPO, and then I buy the cheapies. But I also will buy maybe a couple of clear blues or a couple of answers. The clear blue one with the crisscross, that I like that one. I think I like it because it's tactile to feel, and it's quite a wide wand, and it feels quite good doing it. But a lot of people say they don't have good readings on early ones with that. There's a lot of people who say blue dye tests aren't as good as pink. But hang on one second. Sorry about that, guys, that's a bit distracting. I know you're going to kill me. There's a really good song on the radio. I just like it, so I had to stop the vlog and listen to my song. I just love it. Anyway, I can't even remember what the song's called, but anyway, it's good and I wanted to listen to it. So yeah, So that is why people don't always get their early BFP that they want. So I was not surprised at all when I did a cheapie with firstborn wee, 8 DPO this morning, it's negative. So I was going to tell you symptoms, okay? So I've got super sore nipples, TMI, but this is a TTC channel. Do not watch if you're under the age of 16 or not TTC, and it's not meant for children, this channel. So do not put thumbs down because it's TMI, that's what it is. We talk cervical mucus, we talk implantation, we talk baby dancing, you name it, we talk it on here because we're interested. So yeah, I've got sore nipples and my symptoms go as this. I have not written in my diary for about 3 weeks because there's not been a lot going on, but then this week has taken quite a turn. So we obviously ovulated Monday, which I wrote in my diary, super painful, ovulating, can feel it, CM, everything, pain in my bottom everywhere. Tuesday, mild pain up to a 5, easing off. By Wednesday on a 2, probably on the scale of pain, and completely gone by Wednesday night. That's how I'd have described it. So I wrote, I think I was peak ovulation Monday, filtering off Tuesday. So I think really my ovulation probably, the egg was travelling Monday morning and finished its journey probably Tuesday afternoon. So hopefully between Monday morning, Tuesday afternoon, that egg was fertilised and travelling. That's what I'm hoping. Then obviously we know the journey can take anything from 6 to 12 days. That's when implantation. So for DPO, I felt niggles on my left-hand side. Again, remember I had that dull ache up to like Wednesday morning anyway. But then literally Saturday, there was pinches, you know, on and off all day. So yeah, I'd say Friday, Saturday, pinches on the left-hand side. But again, that could have been maybe just dispersion of my ovulation. I don't know. It could be the corpus luteum still, you know, dispersing. So it's very difficult to say what's implantation and what is the aftermath of ovulation. And also when you're just about to come on, you get your CM, you get your sore breasts sometimes. There's a progesterone influx because that is your body like releasing that blood, if you like. That's what helps release the blood, the hormone progesterone. Estrogen builds your fibrous lush lining for implantation, and your LH surges when it's all detected, and that's the hormone that releases the egg. And the progesterone, obviously that builds inside you to a certain degree, but it increases just before your labour. That is what gives you signals to go into labour, and that's what also signals your period. So it can be such similar symptoms, PMS and early stages of pregnancy, that you've got to be really like, you know, build yourself up for a fall, because it could be that you're just going to come on. But anyway, 8 DPO. So for DPO I had little pinches, little signs something might be happening. Not severe cramping, not too much, but there was definitely niggly 4 to 5 DPO on the left hand side, which was Friday, Saturday. And then I've had CM quite regular. It was particularly white Saturday and Sunday. Yesterday I was 7 DPO. Again, lot of CM yesterday, but like I say, 4 and 5 I had the like pinching. Sunday, Monday, lots of CM, and my sore nipples started Friday night, Saturday. And when I mean sore, if I touch them, they're really painful, like sore. They're sore nipples, basically. So I don't particularly have sore nipples when I'm just about to come on. Sometimes they can maybe give you a little niggle, but I have had sore nipples quite to this degree when I've had pregnancy. So I'm praying that something's happening. So yeah, 8 DPO negative test, but I've got sore nipples, CM, and I had that little like pinching-y sort of sensation 2 days, which was Friday and Saturday. So I don't know, Friday was 4 DPO, Saturday was 5 DPO, Sunday 6 DPO, 7 DPO, Monday 8 DPO today, because I'm counting like Monday I ovulated last week when we baby danced. So it'd only be early stages, I'd only be like 7 days, 8 days into everything. So I don't know, they are my symptoms. I'm not, oh, and there was one other thing yesterday. When I was shopping, you know, I said I went into like some shops. I went into Next and I was rallying through the clothing section for the kids. I just wanted to find my daughter a cardigan, an autumny cardigan for nursery, and I was looking and I felt dizzy. So a little bit of dizziness, and I did think, oh, I hate this bright lighting. You come in from like the sunshine, and I didn't have my sunglasses yesterday, and I wasn't feeling super hot because I had this cardi on, but I had a vest top on yesterday because it was quite, sun was shining yesterday. It was like 18 degrees. But I went into next and I literally thought, oh, I feel a bit dizzy, I need a drink of water or something. That's how I felt, like I needed a drink of water or sit down or something, and it lasted about a minute or two. It wasn't like a quick second, so I felt a little bit dizzy for a couple of minutes, just a little bit lightheaded. So yeah, I've had the dizzy spell yesterday, lots of CM, sore nipples, and that pinching sensation. That is what I've written down. I've not written down much else because like my diary was just like empty, because I had no positive OPK like that time at 12:13 DPO and nothing happening. I didn't write anything down. It was literally a blank canvas, and then suddenly Monday it was like, went to Zoe's, ovulation pain really bad this morning at 7 a.m, got really rapidly worse, and all of it kicked in. So yeah, from Monday I've written lots down, but like I say, Monday ovulation and baby dancing, Tuesday that side pain that was still on a 4 or a 5, lots of CM, and then yeah, Wednesday not a lot going on Thursday, and then Friday that pinching and lots of CM. So please God, as I say, if I'm pregnant it'll be a water sign baby, it will be June birthday, so who knows. I think it's definitely my time. Send your prayers and baby dust my way. Remember to thumbs up and subscribe. But that is my video for today. I had reflexology. She sort of worked on my back area and it was coming out. I was a bit tense on my shoulder area and my back area, which I think I am a bit tense because I'm just so ready to get pregnant. It's unbelievable. And it was funny because last time at the reading, Vashti said, I think you're definitely going to carry through autumn, winter, which means you can layer up and enjoy pregnancy. And I do enjoy being pregnant autumn, winter. Be so nice to carry a baby through like January, February and be all lovely and plump then. But anyway, I don't care, the sooner the better for me, and let me know how you're going on your journey. Love to all, friendship to all, baby dust to all, and yeah, let me know where you are on your journey. See you later guys, thanks for watching. Hey guys, little update. So I picked my little girl up from nursery. We were going to go for a picnic, but we had to cut it short because I really needed a pee, because I came out of Jan's and I was quite dying for a pee then, but you're not allowed to share her loo, so I don't even ask. I wouldn't even put her in that predicament because she's already said make sure you go to the loo before, because she won't offer her loo, which is fair enough, it's her house. So I was desperate and I was like, oh my God, I feel like I really need a wee. Anyway, an hour and a half later I'm home, gone to the loo, and there's a brown streak of blood in my panty liner. It's dry, TMI, but this is, you know, a TTC channel. It's dry, so it definitely happened more like 10, 11 o'clock than it has recent. I put the panty liner in the toilet, wiped myself, and there was no visible blood or anything on my tissue at all. So this brings me to the conclusion, it could be implantation that's occurred because I'm 8 DPO today. So it could be the eggs trying to, you know, bury itself into the lovely luscious lining, and it's knocked some old blood because I haven't had a cycle for so long, and that's perfectly normal. That's what implantation bleeding is. The downside is I've not really had that before. I did have it with my 4th, but it was just like a little pinky orangey streak in some mucus, and I think I had a tiny like weeny streak of blood with my 5th baby, the little girl, but it was so little, it was hardly anything, and I can't tell you what day that was. Not sure what day that was. It might have even been after the 14th DPO, so it could have been just a little bit of blood. But I've not really had implantation bleeding, but I know a lot about it. I know that it occurs between 6 DPO and 12 DPO. Before 6 DPO could be an early loss, not a good sign. After 12 DPO could be just your AF starting, more or less it is your AF starting. So it's the right time for implantation bleeding. I've got no symptoms of coming on. It's definitely not loads there like it would be a period. My period normally starts very slow, mucusy, and within a few hours quite heavy. That hasn't happened yet. So it's the right time for implantation. Right colour, yes. It's still that dirty. It can be a dirty browny colour, or it can be a pinky orangey mucusy, or a very, very slight streak of blood. It's not meant to fill a panty liner. This didn't fill a panty liner, it was just like a long streak. It wasn't full on, It wasn't wet, so I'm thinking, oh, it's constant. It was just a streak that had dried. But it was more than a tiny streak, you know, it wasn't like a little pipette's worth, it was a streak of brown blood. So I sort of looked at it and thought, oh no, you are joking me, I don't believe this. Wiped, nothing. Put a panty liner on, just stripped the boys' beds, had a quick look, nothing. So that was 45 minutes ago. And I reckon that blood probably occurred as I was coming out of Jan's at like 10:30. Because I thought, oh, I need the loo. You know, when you feel a bit like, oh, I need the loo, and like, perhaps that's what it was. I don't know. I don't feel downbeat, because if it's my AF coming, okay, well, perhaps my body needed those 3 clear cycles before I embraced the pregnancy. And I'm on those vitamins, I feel good, I feel in a good place mentally, physically, everything's good. If it's implantation, even better, I'm ready to embrace the pregnancy. But I'm just gonna have to sit it out and wait. So I'm gonna upload this vid. I don't feel bad, honestly, guys. I'm going to upload it now. If I come on AF, I'll just put on Instagram, Ingy Mum Love, cycle 4, day 1. But I don't feel downbeat, because it'll be 3 clear periods after my miscarriage, and Vashti saw a fire sign, which would bring me on to the fire sign. If, however, I don't get any more bleeding, I will be pregnancy testing Thursday, Friday, which will be 10-11 DPO. I think I should show on a pregnancy test by Saturday, because rule of thumb would be that I'd be coming on Sunday, Monday. So yeah, I'm 8 DPO today, which is Tuesday, 10 DPO Thursday. I think I'll do a test Friday, 11 DPO, and carry on testing until my period would be due, yeah, between Sunday and Tuesday. But I will let you know if I come on, but I just thought I'd give you an update. So it was the right timing for implantation and the right amount and the right colour. But it's just a waiting game, isn't it? It's, am I going to come on? Yeah, it's a funny time, 8 DPO. You could class it as a mid-cycle bleed, but I'm not going to count it as a mid-cycle bleed, because it's obviously my 3rd period after a miscarriage, and it could have been just that my cycle was longer because of that miscarriage. You know, your hormones are all over the shop anyway once you've had a miscarriage. It doesn't really matter what age you are or what gestation the fetus was. I think whatever you go through, your body sort of gets in gear, ready to have that pregnancy straight away. As soon as your egg gets fertilised, your hormones are going absolutely crazy, you know, making your body ready to embrace that implantation. So, you know, whether you sadly lose just a couple of days into a pregnancy or a couple of months, it's going to take a knock-on effect. So I feel positive, guys. If it's AF, it's AF. Let's just go onwards and upwards and try for that fire sign baby. And if it's implantation, hopefully it's just the egg getting all nestled into the lining and knocking out the old blood that it doesn't need. Who knows? I'll let you know what goes on. Remember to subscribe. I want them subscribers up. It's just stayed stagnant at under 700. Let's try and get those subs up. Please, even if you're only watching me to see if I can see, just thumbs up and definitely subscribe, because it would really make my day to get up to a good number. Love you all. See you later. Bye.